Hey, welcome to Strange Smoke. Today we're messing with some spare ribs, pork ribs, and some beef back ribs. I'm generally in the camp of baby back ribs, so both of these are a little out of my wheelhouse, so we're going to experiment. When I've messed with beef back ribs, I've not been a fan of them. But that was way back when I was not very good at grilling or smoking or anything like that. So I'm getting back on the horse today, and we're gonna see if it's worth its while. I personally feel like it feels like a lot of bone and not enough beef. My wife, on the other hand, swears by beef ribs. So we're gonna do a little Pepsi challenge today and see which one works best.
So this is usually the most boring part of any barbecue video, is prepping the meat. So I'm using mustard as a binder. You don't have to do this. Sometimes I just put the rub right on. What I always generally do, which I didn't do here for some reason, is get a lot of paper towels, pat that off, make sure it's nice and dry. I didn't take the membrane off the beef. I wish I did that. I did take the membrane off the pork. You can do it really easy with a butter knife, get that right off, and also take a paper towel if you need to pull it off. Sometimes I just pull that right off with my bare hands, which I really enjoy. It makes me feel all manly. So for the rubs, I used a Famous Dave's pork rub. It's pretty easy to come by. I'll put a link to purchase both these in the descriptions. For the beef rub, I got this new Longhorn one that's pretty neat. It's got some espresso notes that kind of makes it a unique taste. Also notice how I'm kind of, pouring it on a little bit and then rubbing on. There's different techniques. Kind of check those out. But yeah, let's go ahead and get it smoking.
Okay, I've got my smoker set to 225. I've noticed since I've got this, this is a new Cuisinart pellet smoker that I've been using. I notice it does heat a little higher than what I set it to. I don't know. This is the desert in Vegas, so it might be that things get hotter here. I'm gonna go ahead and toss on my ribs. Cool. And I'm probably gonna smoke these guys exactly the same, except for the rub. So same temp, same time. Gonna wrap them the same time. This isn't exactly science, as they're different sized pieces of meat coming from different animals. But, I mean, we'll see what happens. It's the Pepsi challenge. Hey, so we're about an hour in. I just dabbed on some apple juice. Usually I don't do it this early, but it already looked like the beef was kind of looking a little dry on the outside. It doesn't have as much fat as the spare ribs. Also, I use a little brush to brush on my apple juice, and then I have a little splash of apple cider vinegar in there too. The reason I use a brush to dab it is because I used to use a spray bottle, and I noticed it looked like there was getting a little bit of mold in the top of the spray bottle. So if you are using a spray bottle, kind of watch out for that. Make sure you get a spray bottle where the top is see-through. Little advice from me. So we're a little bit over the 3-hour mark right now. As you can see, I'm starting to get ready to wrap it. I'm going to put some butter and some apple juice inside the wrap with each rib. It's interesting with the dino bones is you're seeing already some pullbacks, so that's pretty nice. Actually, I think the dino bones might be ready faster than the spare ribs, which I was thinking it'd be the other way around. Yeah, things are looking good. Gonna wrap these guys. So I'm kind of trying to shoot around the 3-2-1. We do 3 hours unwrapped, 2 hours wrapped, 1 hour unwrapped. This is after I just unwrapped them, looking like crazy. Yeah, look how much pullback has happened. There's a lot of moisture still on the rib. It feels nice and soft. I think these guys only have another half hour on them. Oh, look at that. Whoa, whoa. Beautiful. This is insane. Yeah, probably a half hour. Let me put a little barbecue sauce on it now. We have final product. Yeah, look at that. The juice is coming out of here. Nice pullback on both the ribs. Sweet. I'm still leaning towards the spare rib being better. I think if anything, the beef rib might be a little overcooked. And again, I think there's just like a lot more bone than meat. So I think you're just gonna get a better meal with the spare rib. We'll see. Whichever one, take a bite of each. One of each. So you're doing the spare rib first. So far, so good?
Mm-hmm. This one looks more exciting.
So visually, so far, the beef one wins.
Mm-hmm. I think I like the beef one more, just because that's what I prefer, but I think this is more traditional, the pork.
Well, okay, in terms of taste, which one do you like better?
The beef.
And which one has better texture?
The beef.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay, so here's like a nice little side by side. Tried both. I think I'm leaning towards the pork one, and I think I still like baby back ribs a little bit more than spare ribs. As you see, I'm got a nice smoke ring on both. They're both about equally juicy. I think the spare pork rib is more tender, actually significantly more tender in my opinion. It's definitely more fall off the bone. As you see, there was like literally a bone right here that I was cutting it, the bone just like popped right off. But they actually are both really delicious. I think they came out great rub. Got a good strong smoke flavor. But thanks for watching. Make sure to follow me.